Forbidden syndrome. So it's really honored to me to be on this stage. And thanks Internet and also the Science Show for inviting me from Thailand. So it's very challenging to me that I will be speaking after lunch, but I will try my best to wake up all of you with my topic. So the evolution of melasma treatment. So it's so patient, they're not working.
Check the numbers.
So normally we know about the melasma for a long time. It's a long story. And also, it's very long game. It's not only treatment one day, few days, few months, few years. Not at all. It's about the long game, 10 to 20 years enough. So, this is my disclaimer. So for today, I'm being on stage as my personal practice and also based on the scientific paper and evidence from Cynosure and all around the world scientific paper about ecocirculation, ecosystem. Okay, thank you so much. And this is my a brief CV. Actually, I'm an aesthetic dermatologist, experienced this year almost 20 years. And I have also completed a record of anti-aging and regenerative medicine. So we know about melasma for a long time. So in previous, maybe it's called chloasma. It's the same word. It's from 1966. So the meaning of melasma is about chronic acquired hyperpigmentation by symmetric, poorly defined brown macule or patch on photoexposure. And nowadays, until now, we didn't know the exactly cause of melasma because it's composed of all around that can arouse the pigment. So we just know about that we have several predisposing factors. So like genetic, solar elastosis, photoaging, UV radiation, hormonal. And as we know that every time that we do the biopsy in melasma case, we found increased vascularization, excessive melanogenesis, abnormal melanocyte activation, and also the basement membrane damage. Just memorize about the basement membrane damage. I will be introduce you a lot of the things for today. So as we know on today, melasma is not just a pigmentation disease. It's a photoaging disease. Why I say this? Because after your skin faced with the UV, it's so many things that will be occur on growth factor and cytokine and also the enzyme in our body. So all of the things gonna be stimulated in melanocyte. So melanocyte gonna be hyperactivation and melasma gonna be occur. So for today I have a limited of the time and I don't go into the detail of the factor there. But as we know now, I call it the photoaging disease. So like I said before, and the previous speaker said about the histology that we found in melasma patient. We found increased vascularization, increased the mast cell, presence of the solar elastosis, that is mean destroy the collagen. And also we see the outer basement membrane. This is from the scientific paper. And about the cause and the pathology that we found. So now today, we focus on the treatment of pigmentation, inflammation, vascularity, and also the photo damage. Not anymore just only the pigment, animal. So here is the type of melasma that I think that all of you familiar with this. I just remind you about the type, epidermal type, dermal type, and most of them are the mixed type. So when we use the fluid lamp for epidermal type, it's enhancing the light. But dermal, it's not enhanced. And from dermoscope, you're going to find regular pattern in epidermal type and a regular pattern in dermal type. And as we know, epidermal is the most response of the treatment because it's superficial. Dermal is very difficult to treat. If we classify it from the area of the face, we can classify it into three types: the centrofacial, malar, and mandibular type. And why is important? because melasma often produce psychological impact on patients. So when you look at the women or men that have many pigment on our face, between, you look at my face, I'm just kidding. I've been here like a brightening face like this because I do the facial grow every month. So here is the melasma management. So now today we can divide it into aspects. The first one is from pharmacology treatment. It's about a systemic agent and topical agent. And another aspect is the procedural treatment. From chemical peel, laser, light therapy, and also the microneedling. Let's go by one. And this is the standard approaching melasma patient. Laser is not the first line of the treatment. So normally we start with the topical agent and also the systemic agent. But now, I think that every doctor faces with the patient. The patient are not naive patient. So maybe they will receive the treatment previous laser many times. So that's why now today I can jump up to the laser first line. But it comes with the cost and the expense. So that means your patient will be expect a lot of the treatment, of the result of the treatment. So that's why it's really important that you need to practice more and more to make one full result. Just only one session like the result of Professor Eve that presented before. That is really nice, beautiful result. And just remind you that about the topical agent, the right corner of the table. This is a side effect that you can see, a lot of side effect, and it's just like a common side effect that we face every day. So when you apply the topical, even the retinoic acid, the hydroquinone, or tretinoin, you're going to be faced with the irritation, redness, erythema. So I asked the patient, what do you think about after you apply the topical agent every day? They said, I don't want it anymore. Because I have the problem like itching, irritation, and when I go to exercise, and I have sweat, so it's gonna be more irritation and redness. So nowadays is the trend of health and exercise, right? So every woman go to the gym, go to the park. What are we going to do at the park or the gym? It's not exercise, it's just a photo shoot. So think about if you have red face, it's not beautiful, right? So that's why this is the one that I use this strategy to convince my patients to do the laser without the topical agent. So here is another one, even the new agent. So ascorbic acid, kojic, agoutin, or licorice extract. It really have irritation at least. So actually it is saying none. But in the real life, I think that everyone faces with the common irritation. And again, glutathione, tranexamic acid, polydium glucosamine, that is a good one that I use too, and the glycolic acid. So we use the glycolic acid as a chemical peeling, and you see, irritation, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, the PIS. That is a common side effect. And the hydroquinone. We know that this one is the gold standard of the treatment of melasma all around the world. But the use of higher concentration, especially more than 4%, 5%, what can we see? We're going to see a high incidence of irritation in various studies. So many studies that talk about the side effect of these things. So this is very severe complication. But I think that actually in Thailand now we didn't face with this complication a lot. Because we changed from hydroquinone to other topical agent, and now we change it to the laser. So that's why nowadays in my lab, I use hydroquinone just only the patient have the complication of PIH. But I didn't use it just like the first line as in the standard treatment. So here is another one that is very popular, the Klickman formula. So the Klickman is composition of topical tretinoin, hydroquinone, dexamethasone. And now we try to wean off, try to take away off the hydroquinone and replace it by like a 4% in acetylcysteine. So something like this, you see that the new paper, the new doctor walked to took away of the hydroquinone. But we cannot take away this if we want to treat the PIH. That is just only one indication that I use hydroquinone. So from this paper in 2023, between the new combination and the standard KT, the Clickman formula. So it is the new combining the 0.1% of isobutyl amidopyrazole resorcinol instead of the hydroquinone. And this is the result. So it seems that NT is better than KT. But you see, after 12 weeks, it's going to be rising up of the MACI score. So what does it mean? What did it mean? It means that it's not longer and cannot sustain or maintain the lower of the MACI score. And very important things, you see that we see erythema, there's inflammation, and also irritation, the common side effect. And this paper just do it with the patient with skin type 1 to 4. So think about our patient skin type, Vietnamese and Thailand. Most of them are 4 to 6, not 1, 2, or 3. This is the rest group, a little group that have the 3 or 4 skin type from fit pattern. So nowadays I change my protocol to treatment of the patient that I start the laser first. So it's about the procedural. Just do it one by one. The chemical peel. So it's really good. But PIH and rebound melasma from irritation in inflammation is a higher rate too from chemical peel. So I use chemical peel just for adjuvants or adjunctive therapy. So I just use that, not anymore for the main standard of treatment. And think about the patient perspective about the chemical peeling. 10 years ago, or maybe it's more than 15 years ago, the Thailand trend has the trend of ablation from chemical peeling, a high concentration, very concentrated of glycolic acid or something about AHA or BHA. So like the bride and the groom cause before wedding ceremony. They want very white skin. But after that, it's just only 1 month. After wedding, they become redness and going darker. So this is a side effect from PIH there. And about the light therapy. So it's the meaning light. So it's totally different from laser because the property of light is non-coherent. It targets both epidermal and dermal. And also the pulse duration is milliseconds. It's very long. And it will provide greater thermal diffusion. When you use the light, if you want the better result, you need to increasing the energy. That means you're going to be increasing the temperature. You're increasing the heat. So if we backing off the mechanism, increasing the heat is mean more photothermolysis. It means more PIH. So that's why I just use IPL just for the acne, some a little bit of redness, something like that, not for melasma, because it's not specific. And when we compare about IPL to hydroquinone, we have many data that confirm that IPL superior than hydroquinone. So I changed my mind from the agent, topical agent, to the procedure more and more. And about the result, it's better for epidermal lesion. And we found that IPL can be used as an adjunctive therapy. Why I said that? Because I don't want more heat. I just do very light from IPL there. So here, most of the paper from IPL that success of the result is in the patient's skin type 1 to 3 again. And about the microneedling, I think everyone in this room uses microneedling. It's very simple procedure, but it's very effective too. But not for the melasma. We can use it as adjunctive, like we use it like for drug delivery system. That is a good point for microneedling. Why? Because we didn't know about exactly mechanism that makes it lightening. So as we follow the theory, I think that it's from the healing process after we do the needle ablation. So we have the healing process from that, so everything gonna be better. We have the collagen, we have the lightening, we clearing the excess of the pigment. But now, we didn't have the scientific paper that confirm the mechanism of that. So think about when you treat the patient, what kind of patient that is the most difficult in your practice life? Someone can answer? Fine, I'm going to answer this. The most difficult patient kind is me, the doctor. So when you face with the doctor, what do you think? They're going to be search a lot of paper that can you confirm the result that you're going to need to do my face. It's not just only a doctor now. Because of the internet, we have the global connection. Everyone can search the paper. So this is really important that when you want to claim something, as a doctor or as a professional, you need to have the scientific paper that confirm the mechanism, the result, and also the side effect too. So here is the from 2022 that confirmed that microneedling has the benefit to treat melasma. But again, they didn't have it exactly confirm the mechanism. So use it as adjuvant again. And it cannot work by itself. Most of the time, it's work from topical agent. So like I said before, we use a microneedling as a drug delivery system. So here is my journey of the laser. I started laser is around 10 years ago. Not a long journey as many experts here, but for today I need to share, and I want to share. We can exchange together. My first laser is Medline C6. And after that, I have Spectra. This is a Q switch 1064 and 532 with nanosecond laser. From 2012, that PicoSure launch, I have the PicoSure. And last year is almost 1 year that I have PicoSure Pro. It's going to change my life. So the aspect of laser that we treated, most of case we think about refractory case. But now, like I said before, from the complication and from the decade of the laser now, I use the laser as a first line of the treatment of melasma patient. Many people of the Q-switch in the air, especially for the nanosecond, they might some meet the satisfied result, but most of them conclude that disappointing and have significant result hyperpigmentation. This is for Q-switch nanosecond laser. And this is a lot of paper of Q-switch in the air that we have from 1994 to 2016. A lot of paper, and I'm sure that most of the paper is from Thailand too, because we have Professor Nivat that is my professor too, that uses a lot of and a long time of laser user. So, in my mind, I think that I can conclude that Q-switch laser therapy that is used to treat the benign pigmentation has not been effective. And you require multiple treatments. So what do you think this is a point? Multiple treatment. I don't know about the perspective of the Vietnamese patient that they want to come to your clinic many times, or just only one time. But I'm going to represent the trend all around the world. And for Q-switch, it has extremely high treatment recurrent rate. The patient just looking better, only treatment. And after that, have the higher rate of recurrent. So you're going to be still to use the nanosecond Q-switch for me, not anymore. So here, I think that the previous speaker said about the picosecond technology. I just emphasize you that from picosecond technology, we have the chopper pulse. The shorter the pulse, the higher the energy peak and less collateral damage. But not for every laser machine, not for every picosecond laser. Because most of the picosecond laser didn't have the LIOB. So that's why I'm focusing on the PicoShow Pro. And this is the new cutting edge modality. So I think that's the previous speaker talked about this thing, but I just emphasize you about this word, the photomechanical. So we have damage mechanism two ways to treat pigment. The first one is photoacoustic or photomechanical. That is come from the very high power and very short pulse. But conventional laser use another is photothermal. So it's like burn. So it comes from the less intense and more sustained of the pulse. So if you increasing the heat temperature, you're gonna be have the photothermal more and more. And as we know that if you rising up the temperature, you have more PIH, you have more complication. But for PicoShow Pro, we're focusing on the photomechanical more than the photothermal. So here is the paper again that like Professor If talking before is confirmed about 755 picosecond laser is had a faster and better result when comparing with the Q-Switch. So here is the character of the PicoShow Pro. It has 50% increase in power when comparing the PicoShow. 33% faster treatment and efficacious endpoint. We have two lengths, like Professor If mentioned before, and we can use it to remove the tattoo. And again, it's about the uniqueness of 755. So at this point, a specific wavelength of 755, it has the most absorption coefficient from melanin, and less absorption from deoxyhemoglobin and hemoglobin. For the color, PicoShow can cover all of the color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, and black. Backward to 2 years ago in Thailand, we have the trend that the patient posts on social media after do the laser and have a lot of spot bleeding. In Vietnam, I heard that is still popular, but I'm not sure now. So this is really wrong and really bad perception of beauty from patient. And PicoShow Pro cannot do like that. So every time that you have the spot bleeding, that means you damage the skin. That means you destroy the hemoglobin and also destroy the basement membrane. And as I mentioned before about BEJ or basement membrane, this is really important to preserve it. So here is comparing PicoShow Pro that's superior to PicoShow. PicoShow Pro have more power, have new 5mm handpiece, so we can treat very small lesion with a high energy. And have the new platinum focus lens that increasing the shot about 40%. From this point, company didn't like, because they have too much of the shot. They cannot sell a lot. But in terms of doctor and in terms of we are a doctor, we have more shot to treat the patient. And another that is very important is about it can adjust the fluid with the same spot size. That means if you are an expert and if you make a definitely the diagnosis and you have many experience to treat the pigmentation, you can adjust the fluid by yourself. So the PicoShow cannot, but PicoShow Pro can. And this is very important, especially in Thailand. We follow the US FDA approval indication. So melasma, nevasopota, Korean nevas, we have this confirmation. And I'm gonna say that PicoShow Pro is the only one picosecond laser that can claim for US FDA approval, especially for melasma, in all skin type. PicoShow Pro just only one. Another one not cover all of the skin type. And the treatment is farther and shorter. And we have the new turbo mode. So I just emphasize you that don't worry about to confirm the result, because nowadays I think that it's more than this. Over 1 million treatments successfully performed. So in my practice, 100% that I success. And it's really surprised me that after I used PicoSure Pro, I didn't have the complication of the PIH, 0%. Maybe it's not just like a time to decide that it will be 0%, because I just have this only 1 year. But it's so many cases, it's more than 100 cases that I faced with. At the beginning that I started PicoSure, I have 3 to 5% of cases that have the PIH. But now the PicoSure Pro, I didn't have that. And less downtime than traditional laser. And this is the new feature of the PicoSure Pro. We have the turbo mode here. We can adjust the fluent here. So this is about the turbo mode. It's very benefit for tattoo removal, because we can shorten the pulse around 100 to 200 picosecond later. And after that, we have more than photomechanical damage mechanism that can destroy the pigment. So here is a fixed handling and zoom hand speed that come together in PicoSure Pro 2. And this is the example of tables that we can adjust the fluent. So some doctor concerned about how can I know the proper energy. I can't guarantee that is 100% true. But one thing, after this I will present that my parameter that is very benefit and very constant and show the very best result. So here is the paper that confirmed that adjustable fluid provide ability to maximize efficacy. So I think that 100% of professional doctor think about this thing too. And about the zoom optic, we have the spot size that's flat from 2 millimeter to 6 millimeter, and so longer and large range of the fluid that we can adjust. So for the zoom optic, we just follow with the end point of silver frosting. So we can successful with the zoom optic there. And this is a character of the lens that Professor Dave mentioned before. So I just conclude to simple the concept between the flat lens and platinum lens. For flat lens, the energy go deeper through the DEJ. But for platinum lens, energy is absorbed safely above DEJ. So think about if you want to treat the lesion that have deeper pathology, you go to the flat lens. And if you want to treat the superficial, you go to the platinum lens. This is the concept. And here is the mechanism that I think that at least this video I showed before. For the flat lens, energy go through all of the area that you shoot the laser. So like this.
After a few quick treatments, PicoSure visibly clears unwanted epidermal and dermal pigments without affecting the surrounding tissue.
And this is a platinum focus lens. The high energy is less than 10%, so don't worry about the destroyed surrounding lesion. So the complication is laser. So here,
Only PicoSure can provide comprehensive skin revitalization without the downtime associated with traditional lasers. This is enabled by the focused lens array, which uniquely redistributes and delivers PicoSure's laser energy. While portions of high and low intensity energy treat pigment, high intensity energy creates a laser-induced optical breakdown, or LIOB. The formation of LIOBs creates a pressure wave and initiates an epidermal repair mechanism involving cell signaling and inflammation, resulting in dermal remodeling response. These factors lead to stimulation of new collagen and elastin production. PicoSure focus treatments effectively address unwanted pigmentation and increase collagen and elastin, leading to dermal remodeling. After a series of quick and convenient treatments, patient results are visibly impressive and achieved with virtually no downtime.
here is the concept. We can do the dermal remodeling. And this is confirmed that from this technology, it expands the DEJ. So this is, I think it's gonna be the future concept that the laser that can span the DEJ, the laser of the computation. And maybe in the future, if we can improve the DEJ in aging patients, we can find with the aging spot that are hyperpigmentation with age. So I think this is the new concept that we see in the future then. So Pikachu Pro can make a skin revitalization smoother, improvement of early sign of aging and brightening effect there. So now, in my practice, we are not treat only pigment, we treat photoaging disease. That means we can reverse aging. So from this, we need something that make more collagen and decreasing down the pigment. So here is the concept. And this is the paper that show before and after about the skin quality and about the collagen that gain more. You see the study will go here and after full treatment. Here and after full treatment. This is really impressive result. So if we use another picocycle laser like Q-Switten 64, when you want to have more collagen, you need to increase the temperature. And when you increase the temperature of the aging, you're going to be easier to face with this complication. The PIH, that's formation, severe burn, and also the infection. So I remind you just about the inflammatory process after you shot the laser. This is a paper from Dr. Gomez in 2018. Talk about a long inflammation can cause hyperpigment or hyperpigmentation. So what we need something that limits excessive or prolonged inflammation. It's from this. If the laser damage mechanism is from photomechanical more than photothermal effect, it raises the temperature, right? And the LIOP that prevents surrounding of collateral tissue. So here, because you grow superior than other because this mechanism, phoromechanical more than photothermal, less absorption of hemoglobin and deoxyhemoglobin, and it can create LIOP. Again, Pikachu Pro is only one picocycle laser that can use in all skin type from US FDA approval melasma indication. So here is the trend. Why I focus on Pikachu Pro? Because it's faster treatment, shorter and lesser of the frequent and less downtime. This is the trend of non-surgical aesthetic sector that growing every day. We need something that works faster, better, and more comfortably than means laser downtime. So here is the trend. The government bring this trend from the survey all around. We focusing on the preventive, we focusing on the collagen. So I think that biostimulator now in Vietnam is also rising of the trend too. And we need something, patient need something that really like treatment. So it means that laser pain, laser downtime can go immediately after do the treatment, to the event or everywhere or go to work. And another trend is about the patient wants something that minimal but sustainable. Is the converse, right? Something that minimal that can make sustainable. But if you can sparing the DEJ, improve the DEJ, and also have more collagen, think about reverse aging. You're going to have more sustainable results. It's not just only sustain. I think that it's going to be reverse aging that like I mentioned before. And we want to have no makeup. So even we have so many applications that can edit our skin, that can edit our structure of the face like going to. But after COVID, this rebound of the activity,
người ta
we
ghi rõ
want
ràng
to
là văn
test
thầy
each
thầy văn
other
học
more
này
and
thôi.
more. So what do you think if you have very
Có thể chia sẻ thông số
a lot of makeup
điều trị
on your face
cho bệnh nhân đúng
and
không?
face together? And when you click together and be in a relationship
Tốt sau một lần.
and stay together,
Đáp
you are
sau
ready
một
to
lần.
clean your face on your man on your man or your foot.
Rồi, ok.
So it's gonna be better if we can show the no makeup look. This is the trend.
Các bác sĩ gì?
So this is the platinum focus lens concept. If you treat the mild to moderate condition, you just make an overlap around 10 to 25%. But if you treat something that's more
Họ sẽ thấy một
severe,
cái nguyên.
you have to make more overlap, like 50% for acne scar, pigmentation, and also the wrinkle. Here is the example of the percentage of overlap. The most important thing to make a nice or a proper overlap is about the speed of your hair.
Xin hỏi đi.
That
Câu hỏi
we can
này
help
như thế này.
by
Câu hỏi
adjust
nha.
the frequency
Thì câu hỏi này
from
sẽ trả lời
10
vậy
to
nhé.
5 or from 2 or 1 hertz. So it's going to be more. And this is confirmed about the benefit of platinum focus lens on 2023.
Nhanh đi chị.
The treatment was well tolerated. About the pain score is around 5 to 10. But for myself, I didn't like the topical anesthesia. I do it without topical anesthesia. For me, pain is around 3 to 4. It's going to be accept. And as satisfaction is very well satisfaction of the result. So here is the before and after the treatment in this paper. Obviously better. For benign pigmentation treatment technique, here is the standard protocol from paper and from the company that the recommendation that you have to do it around 2 to 4 treatment, 2 to 8 weeks apart. And the patient can see the improvement after the second or third time of the treatment. Don't promise to the patient. It's going to be made over expectation to your patient, and it's going to kill you. Because after we do the laser, we cannot control the lifestyle of our patient, especially in some countries like Vietnam and Thailand. So don't promise, don't kill yourself. And this is for acne scarring and wrinkle treatment. The average of the number of the treatment is around 3 to 4 for my practice too. And this is very important that I mentioned before, the clinical proper endpoint. So this is recommendation from the paper, but most of them skin type 3 or 4. But for me, I just see about the mild to moderate erythema. Except only one hand piece, the zoom hand piece. When you use a zoom hand piece, you need to see slight frosting.
Dạ, em muốn hỏi rõ là
And here is the conclusion with the standard parameter that is gentle and safe. For epidermal that you use a zoom optic, you might see minimal to slight frosting. But for benign pigmentation and skin revitalization indication, just only mild to moderate
phát
erythema.
đồ điều
This is
trị
for my practice and is very safe and very effective.
của bác.
So here I show you what is the endpoint.
100%
So normally I do 3 to 4 passes.
sử dụng
It's
100%
like in
thôi.
bicep.
Rồi chỉ sử dụng 100%. Chưa? Thôi chỉ sử dụng 100%. Sử dụng 100%.
Look at the reaction of the patient.
Đầu
They
con
can
hết
see it.
thôi,
It's not too much pain.
chứ không phải sử dụng
And now, after the second pass,
đầu.
you can see a little bit of erythema there.
Lát phải không?
So when you compare this side and this side,
Bây giờ dành cái này em ghi lại câu hỏi
here
đúng không?
is my erythema. It's more white,
Còn nữa này,
right?
em
For
coi
the left
là
side of
như
the
thế nào?
patient. So this is my
Coi như thế
erythema.
nào?
So here
Coi này có nghĩa là điểm
is the endpoint, proper
coi
endpoint.
như thế nào?
So surely that formula, Oric, and also the labels of all that approved by US FDA. We have 9 articles that confirm about the better result and no serious side effect there. This is in the paper after egg treatment. Another highlight of the paper, we can use Picocho Pro to treat refractory melasma. So here is the paper from the Professor Nivat Panikkar. He is very experienced and very expert in laser in Thailand. So this is the conclusion and the standard parameter that very effective for treating the nevus of odor, melasma, and foreign. But nowadays, I think something changed. It's about the handpiece. So most of the time that I use, I always use the flat lens combined with the platinum lens together, all the time. So it's very meaningful for doctor aspect and also for patient aspect. Think about that. Think about the thing you do the laser, just only 2 minutes and finish. It's so quick. And how much you shine the patient. Think about these things. So when you combine two lenses, you take more time and the patient feel more value. So this is the trick, but actually it's just kidding. It's about the benefit. So if you use the platinum focus lens, you can have more collagen with less complication and you can see the faster result. So here is another important, it's the post-treatment. So we focus on moisturizer and sun protection. But nowadays we have so many things like leukotomos that I mentioned before to prevent UV by it. Systemic topical, systemic agent, that is another one that is very beneficial for pigmentation disease. So I'm going to take you to my journey. So I'm really happy that no one sleep. I success now. No one sleep. So I'm gonna bring you to my journey. So here is a Thai woman, 57 years old, with mixed melasma, freckle, solar lesion with static and dynamic wrinkle and dilated pore. Very difficult patient. So here you can see some hypopigmentation inside the lesion. What does that mean? It means that this patient is not naive patient. They have some complication from previous laser. So hypopigmentation is very difficult to treat. So here is the story of 4 sessions of treatment, 3 to 4 weeks apart. And I use Picocho Pro with just intralesional tranexamic acid, intralesional. And almost always combined with, together with flat lens and platinum. And I really love 8 millimeter of flat and 5 millimeter of platinum. My parameter is the lowest energy for each spot size. I almost always use lowest energy. And it depends on the shot that you shoot on her lesion. So I just see the endpoint from the lowest energy and drop the endpoint. It's going to be safe. Look at her pigment. Is better, right? Confirming is better? Better, right? And look at her wrinkle. Look at her eye bags. So it's not only the pigment that improves, it's also the aging side of this patient too. So here is a corner view. Here, it's just 4 sessions. Another case for a man. Here is a 56 years old with poor skin quality with mixed melasma and freckle. So from the front, I think that this is not a difficult case when comparing to previous case. But for what we do, you see this one. So this is something that may be from the previous treatment of laser or maybe it from hypopigmentation. It looks like an prognosis, but not severe too much. And this is really impressive. Again, 4 sessions with 8 millimeter and platinum 5 millimeter, and again the lowest energies. Around 2,000 to 2,000 to 2,500 choppers per test per session. Here is another side. It's better. And I have some evidence in my practice that confirms that PicoSure Pro is made faster and shorter the time of treatment when comparing with PicoSure. So this concept is about so now today can I ask all of you, what is the series of iPhone that you use? What your series? 12? No. I think that it starts from 14 to 15. It's not the old version. It's better and better technology, right? And in Thailand now, we see a lot of electric cars. So just only 1 year passed. It changed very quick, so quick. The technology, when it changed, it means that it's going to be better more and more. So that's why this is the evidence in my practice. This guy stayed with me 3 years and treat from the PicoSure to PicoSure Pro. This is the before. This is after around 6 months later. From this to this, I dropped the total of session of PicoSure 25 sessions. And from this to this, it's just only for treatment of PicoSure Pro. Take a look closer here. 25 section of PicoSure and just only 4 section of PicoSure Pro. You see that pigment is changed. The base of the skin is changed. So from the first, it is very sensitive skin and very redness of the skin. But now, it looks more white. So it can change. Another side. So for me, I prefer PicoSure Pro. But now I have 2 PicoSure and I have 1 PicoSure Pro. Hope that in the future, Cynosure gonna be reduce the price for me to trade PicoSure to PicoSure Pro. This is like a public asking. So just bring that to your boss. And another area that I prefer to use PicoSure Pro is this area, the lips. It's just only 3 sessions, you see? Very pinky, very redness of the lips. Really nice. You see the cracking here from here. So I think that this is the easier area to treat when comparing to melasma. And some document from the company, like for acne scar here, is better just only after 1 treatment. So now I add PicoSure Pro combined with the fractional area or microneedling area to treat the acne scar, and it's better. This is for my friend, Dr. Oku, for treatment after the acne and acne scar. So don't worry about if your patient has inflamed acne. You can treat it with PicoSure Pro. And another that I use in my practice, a very effective protocol. I use PicoSure Pro as a laser assisted drug delivery. So why? So because of when you apply, just only apply the agent. It's not penetrate to your dermis. It's just around 10 to 20% that can penetrate to the dermis. If you have something that can deliver the drug or making a pore, making a hole to set the agent inside is going to be better. But not every laser can do like this. Because if you want to do like this, you need to preserve the DEJ. And you need to prevent the PIH complication too. Because of the mechanism of LAD is breakdown of the skin barrier. And after that, we deliver the medicine. We need to break down the skin barrier, but prevent DEJ. This is the concept. So like I said before, not every laser machine can do like PicoSure Pro because of LIOB. So we use a platinum focus lens to make LIOB, to make the channel that we can deliver the agent inside the damage there. So here is the histology that confirms that it preserves the DEJ and also preserves the surrounding area from LIOB there.
Cái này sẽ là ok này.
So nowadays, so I think that everyone knows about exosome.
ngồi lên đi.
I know that in real practice, some doctors use exosome by injection, but it's illegal. So how can I use exosome without injection? I need something that makes a channel that can send it through the damage. Because nowadays we know the benefit of exosome. It's a lot of benefit. Here, treat the pulsite, treat hyperpigmentation, improve the texture of the skin, treat acne scar, and firming and lifting of the skin. How exosome can do that? Because exosome prevent exit inflammation, shorten down time, and increasing the effect of drug here, LAT. But inside the composition, the component inside the exosome, it's not only one side that take benefit, but it's another side that immunologists really concerned about this thing. Because it contains microRNA and DNA. So if you deliver the exosome by injection, by something that makes aggressive injury, so maybe in the future, you're going to have some problem from microRNA and DNA inside. This is from immunologist aspect. So that's why they insist to not inject exosome. We just only apply it. And here is the three properties of exosome that make a wonderful result: angiogenic ability, collagen synthesis, and regulation of inflammation there. This is the example that I use PicoSure Pro with exosome. So you see, just only 30 minutes to 60 minutes, the red hair is reduced almost 80%. And just only 3 days, we're going to see the brightening effect. And 7 days, very impressive result. So here is the example of the exosome. So in my